Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a treat for you today. Today we're taking a little field trip to a permafrost tunnel. For those of you that don't know what permafrost is, it's ground that is deep in the earth that is still frozen and pretty much remains frozen all year around. Well, there is a research permafrost tunnel here in Alaska, not far from where I live, and a friend of mine that works there was able to take me on a private tour. And I'll tell you what, very cool. I'm going to stop talking so that you can see everything. There's a lot of dead space in there, but I'm going to go ahead and try to leave as much footage as I can. My friend is a little camera shy, so if he does appear, because he does a little talking now and then, I'll probably end up blurring him out. But it was an awesome field trip, and I hope that you get something out of this. And bring your kids, because they'll love this. And we've arrived, ladies and gentlemen. That's my buddy up there. There's the tunnel right over there. Oh boy. Oh buddy. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, I do believe that this is a government facility, so I don't know how strict they'll be about us recording in there. And here's another tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. That there is my friend. I'm not sure if he wants to have his ugly mug shown all over the world. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Is that a winterproof?
Yeah, it's insulated.
It's insulated?
It's
Nice.
a blanket that goes over the Connex.
Oh, it goes over the Connex.
Yeah.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Fixed with magnets.
It affixes itself to the Connex with magnets.
Yes.
All right, let's go check it out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do I look serious or not? I've got my hard hat and my flashlight. Now we are going into the tunnel. Oh, it stinks in here.
Dinosaur poo.
You hear that? That's dinosaur poo.
That's what me and
Oh my goodness.
my wife.
You guys are lucky you're not that we don't have smell-o-vision. Wow. Look at that. And it is chilly in here. Do they have a thermometer in here?
Yeah, they have all kinds of sensors all over the place. Too.
What's the temperature in here right now?
I think they're trying to keep it, or I'd have to ask Daniel.
Wow, look at. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, ladies and gentlemen, but I love you all, and I'm going in. All right, look at this. I'm like a kid at Disney World right now. Look at this. That's ice.
That's sublimated ice.
What is that sublimated ice?
It's when it turns from a solid to a gas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sublimation is pretty much when ice turns into gas instead of melting into water and then turning into gas after it's melted into water. Look at these. Look at all these holes that they're drilling here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I already know what you all are thinking. You all are saying, okay, AP, when you start getting schooled, make sure you be quiet and let the professionals do the talking. All right, I already hear you. But look at this. Oh my goodness. So exactly what is it that we do here? Exactly what is it that they do here?
It's research.
So they do research here for what? Permafrost, right?
Yeah.
Mainly, or?
It's Corel, which is the Corps of Engineers Cold Climate Research. In the Fairbanks area, this greater area, the permafrost is sitting at 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Further north, it is much colder.
Sorry about that. A big fan turned on and it drowned out what he said. So they measure the effects that the outside temperature, I guess the ambient temperature, has on the permafrost inside of the tunnel. This is a dinosaur bone. Is that true?
Yeah, there's
dinosaur bones all over the place.
See this?
Oh, look at that.
Bones.
Is that cool or what? Yeah, we can't take pieces of these bones home.
How would you like a horn?
Look at this. Is that a mammoth?
I don't know what it is, honestly.
Look at that horn. That is cool. So, well, and guess what? Now I don't really smell the dinosaur poop as much. I guess I'm getting used to it.
That's what my wife called it.
Oh, no, it's starting to get worse now. Oh, look at that. I'm not sure about those wet spots over there. I just want to get my fill real quick before we carry on. Look at this. It's just astonishing. Look. How deep underground are we right now?
I honestly don't know, but we're going into the hillside, and
okay.
We're dropping to get to bedrock, because one of our goals digging last year was to get to bedrock.
Oh, okay. So is that what you do here? You dig this tunnel out?
It's done. It's the biggest permafrost tunnel in the world.
This is the biggest permafrost tunnel in the world.
There's only two. I believe there's only one in Iceland or Greenland. Don't quote me as being an expert.
That is amazing.
When we would grind, last year I was running an excavator with a grinder head. You can see the cutting marks.
Yeah.
But this had already been here for a long time, so it's sublimated back. But you will grind stuff and it will be flush. You'll hit the ice and grind it and it'll be flush. And you come back in a couple months and it'll be recessed, and that's sublimation. This place does not get above freezing.
So are you saying by sublimation, do you mean that like when you dug that out in there wasn't ice there, but it pulled the moisture from the air and it froze back up?
No, I mean the ice is smooth with the face of this top to bottom.
Okay.
And then the dirt stays and the ice sublimates.
Oh, it sucks in.
Back.
So that piece of ice over there used to be right here in the front, pretty much.
Point.
Yeah. Okay.
At some point, this was dug years and years before it was came.
All right.
But, yeah, I need to find a light switch.
Look at that. You can see some ice right in there in that crack. Incredible. It's pretty awesome. Look at all the ice down here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not that cold down here. I mean, I would put it about what? About 30, 31 degrees?
I think they're keeping it at the condensers. They're keeping it, I think, just a little below freezing.
Oh, so it's a little below freezing.
And then they open it up to the cold in the winter to bring it down, and then try and maintain it through the summer.
I think I've been left alone, and I'm getting a little scary now because I did watch that Blair Witch Project a long time ago. Well, right now he's trying to get a light switch on, so might as well just tool around and check this out. Look at that. That's how they used to excavate the dirt, at least back in the day. That's the result of using that machine right there. Very cool. Okay. Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I almost slipped. Look. This right here is ice. I stepped on that and slipped a little. I was like, what is that? It's ice. This sign says tunnel operators measure the movement of the tunnel walls and roof by attaching measuring equipment to bolts such as this. A bolt can be seen directly across from this one. Let's see, right there. In the roof and under the catwalk. There should be one in the roof also. There's one in the roof right there. And I don't know what they mean by under the catwalk. Temperature strongly influences how much the tunnel moves, so measurements are taken to coincide with changes in temperature trend. One of these occur when the interior refrigeration is turned on during the warm spring season. So they actually turn on refrigeration here whenever it gets too warm. Interesting. Looks like they turned the lights on so we can turn our flashlight off now. So is it true what I read, or did I interpret it correctly? There was a sign up there that said that in the whenever it starts getting a little warm, they actually turn AC on in here?
Yeah, you can see the condensers. They were...
Look at this. And what's this? Are these like cores?
Yeah, they were
drilling cores?
Yeah.
That is, look at that. That is pretty cool.
See, that hole goes through.
Well, I'm not going in there.
Well, that goes to where you were down below.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
See, that basically didn't exist. Most all of that didn't exist. And where you're standing, you wouldn't have been able to stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know that right now I am putting my life at risk for you, okay? So I hope you appreciate this. When did they start digging these tunnels? Do you remember? Do you know what year?
I believe it was 60s. Actually,
Wow.
one of my friend's dads was out here when they were doing it. I talked to him.
Okay.
They had much different equipment then.
So as we are going deeper into the tunnel, are we getting deeper into the earth?
Yeah.
So we're going actually deeper in altitude down,
Yeah.
in depth. Okay.
You're going towards bedrock. One of the goals was to hit bedrock.
Oh, we're headed towards bedrock, ladies and look at that. I am so glad I came here. I might have to make this trip again next year with Little Miss Alaska Prepper. And what in the world is this?
That is a room back in there where they did testing back in the day.
Okay, so this fabric is from recent times.
It's from, 20 years ago or so.
Okay. I'm thinking like, wow, is this like thousands of years old?
I mean, the tunnel's been here, I believe, like 60 years, more or less.
Oh, okay, there's the room back there.
Yeah.
And you see that, ladies and gentlemen, they've got I-beams back there to hold everything up. I don't see any I-beams up here, so let's hurry it up. Oh, we're going back into the darkness. So do the condensers also act to keep this area dehumidified? Because it's pretty dry in here. The air is pretty dry.
Yeah, well, that's why one of the reasons the ice sublimates faster in the winter when it's drier. And see, all the dirt, the powder on the floor is from sublimation.
This is incredible. Look at it. It gives you a good idea. You see Matt there standing next to that ice wall, how big it is. Look at that.
Look up there, Brady.
Isn't that incredible?
Down.
I think I should name this video's title The Core. Are we headed to the core? I think it'd be a little hotter than this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And look at how dusty the floor is, like Matt was saying, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. See that? It's just fine dust. Now my shoes are all dirty.
Yeah, I've come take a shower. Your wife said you smell like dinosaur poop.
Uh-oh. That's it. This is the end.
It's like a ladder. There's 3 cross sections we can wander through. None of this existed a year ago.
Also, this has all been dug out. Look at this.
Yeah, I dug this.
Let's take a quick look at the look at the layers, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know about you, but this kind of stuff is pretty impressive to me. Let me see if I can turn a better light on for y'all. Look at that. Pretty cool. So you said that the main reason for this is that the government does research for climate change.
Well, originally, I believe it was started by the Army because the Air Force had plans underneath, I can't remember, it was Iceland, Greenland, probably Greenland, to build tunnels. They built tunnels into the ice to put nuclear warheads in, to bring them out on rails and launch them at Russia. And so the Army, my understanding is, didn't want to be outdone. And now it's a research tunnel, but at that time, it was for defense purposes. Before they knew that ice moves.
Okay.
Glaciers are moving constantly, so it created a problem.
The dirt is so fine, or the silt is so fine that it almost feels like you're stepping on water. It almost feels like you're stepping on a puddle when you step into it too much. This is another dead end?
Well, that's the other portal that's under construction.
Also, that is that insulation right there, that white stuff, the thing? Okay.
Out.
Nice.
See, there's the other condenser that's not currently running due to construction.
Okay. Look at this. That's ice. Oh, is that from the condenser?
Yeah. That's from the condenser.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our journey. I hope you got something out of this. With the exception of the dinosaur poop smell, it was pretty awesome going through that in there. Never even knew that this existed until my friend here told me about it. All right, having said that, thank you very much for joining in. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper, and we're out. Now I have to go home, put my clothes in the washer, and take a shower, because, ladies and gentlemen, I smell like poop. Dinosaur poop, okay? No accidents.